Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Class. We're happy you're here.
Thank you for joining us today. We have another interesting lesson for you.
My name is Emily, and I'll be learning with you today.
And I'm Leo. Let's enjoy this lesson together.
Today, we're going to talk about something that affects many people every day.
We'll discuss simple habits that can help you feel happier, calmer, and more confident.
Before we begin, let me ask you an honest question.
Think carefully about your answer, because many people experience this.
Have you ever looked at someone online and wished your life looked like theirs?
Maybe you saw their vacation photos, or read about their latest success.
Then you started comparing your life to theirs without even realizing it.
If that sounds familiar, don't worry. You're definitely not the only one.
I sometimes see people achieving big goals and wonder why I'm moving so slowly.
I felt that way too, Emily. But I learned something very important.
Really? What did you learn that helped you feel better?
I learned that every person follows a completely different path through.
So you're saying we shouldn't expect our lives to look exactly the same?
Exactly.
When you think about it that way, comparison doesn't seem very fair.
That's because we only see a small part of other people's lives online.
Most people share happy memories, special moments, and exciting achievements.
But they rarely share their failures, their worries, or their difficult days.
I guess social media doesn't always show the complete picture of someone's life.
That's absolutely true. What you see online is often just the highlight version.
So instead of comparing myself to others, I should focus on my own journey?
Focus on your own growth and celebrate every step forward.
That sounds much more positive and much less stressful.
It really is. Small improvements every day can lead to amazing changes over time.
Leo, a lot of people think staying healthy means spending hours in the gym every day, but that isn't true at all.
Exactly, Emily. Sometimes the smallest actions can create the biggest changes in our lives.
So instead of making huge plans, we can start with something simple and realistic. That feels much easier.
You could take a relaxing walk after dinner or stretch your muscles for a few minutes each morning. You could take a relaxing walk after dinner or stretch your muscles for a few minutes each morning.
Even dancing to your favorite song while cleaning your room can be helpful. Movement doesn't have to be boring.
That's what many people forget. You don't need to be perfect from day one. You only need to begin.
One healthy habit this week. Another healthy habit next week. And soon they become part of your life.
Little by little, your body becomes stronger, your mind becomes calmer, and your energy starts to improve.
Remember, your body carries you through every day of your life. It deserves good care and attention.
That's a great reminder, Emily. Now let's talk about something else that many people struggle with.
You mean learning how to say no?
Exactly. Many people say yes to every request they receive, even when they're already.
I know that feeling. Sometimes I agree to help people even when I need time to rest and recharge.
And when that happens too often, you start feeling drained and overwhelmed. Your energy slowly disappears.
It can feel like there's no time left for your own goals, hobbies, or personal happiness.
That's because every yes takes some of your time and energy.
Some people only contact you when they need a favor or assistance.
A healthy friendship should work both ways. Support should go in both directions, not just one.
So protecting your time doesn't make you selfish? That's important to know.
Not at all. It simply means you understand your limits and respect your own needs.
Then, how can someone say no without hurting another person's feelings?
Keep it simple and respectful. You can say, I'm sorry, but I'm not available today.
That sounds polite and honest. No long explanations are needed. Just clear communication.
Exactly. Many people feel guilty afterward, but taking care of yourself is not something to feel.
The more we respect our boundaries, the more confident and balanced our lives become.
That's right. You can't give your best to others if you're completely exhausted.
Another challenge many people face is worrying too much about what others think of them.
Yes, and that's where people-pleasing begins. People try so hard to make everyone happy that they forget themselves.
Sometimes they hide their real opinions because they're afraid of being judged or criticized.
The problem is that no matter what you do, someone will always have a different opinion.
So, trying to please everyone is actually impossible. Nobody can do it.
Exactly. It's a game that nobody wins. The more you chase approval, the more stressed you.
Instead, we should ask ourselves what truly matters to us and what makes us happy.
When you start listening to yourself, life feels lighter and more peaceful. You gain confidence.
And the people who genuinely care about you will respect your choices, even if they disagree sometimes.
That's the beauty of being authentic. You stop living for other people's expectations.
Now let's talk about one final habit that can make daily life much easier. A simple routine.
A simple routine helps solve that problem. It gives structure to your day and makes life feel more organized.
Sometimes the day begins with scrolling, skipping breakfast, and rushing everywhere. That creates unnecessary stress.
A simple routine helps solve that problem. It gives structure to your day and makes life feel more organized.
It doesn't need to be complicated. A few healthy habits repeated daily can make a huge difference.
Waking up at a consistent time is a great place to start. Your body loves routine.
Then you can drink a glass of water, stretch for a few minutes, and prepare for the day ahead.
Small morning habits send a message to your brain that it's time to focus and move forward.
Leo, I've noticed something interesting. When my day has no plan at all, I waste a lot of time without realizing it. Everything feels rushed and confusing, and by evening, I'm completely exhausted.
That's exactly why a simple routine matters. It gives your day direction and structure. You don't need a perfect schedule, just a few habits you can follow consistently, and life starts feeling much easier.
I think many people believe they need to change everything at once, but that's usually where they fail, because the goal feels too big and they lose motivation quickly.
You're right, Emily. Real change starts with one small step. Maybe waking up at the same time tomorrow, or drinking water first thing in the morning. Simple actions can create powerful results.
Now, let's talk about something that takes up a lot of our time these days. I'm talking about social media and the hours we spend on our phones without even thinking about it.
Let me ask everyone a question. How many hours do you spend scrolling daily? 1 hour? 3 hours? Maybe even more? Most people underestimate the number until they.
That's true. Sometimes I open my phone for 5 minutes and suddenly 30 minutes disappear. There's always another video, another photo, or another story to watch.
Another great idea is replacing screen time with real activities. Call a friend instead of texting, go outside for a walk, or spend time reading before.
Even 30 minutes away from screens can make a noticeable difference. Your mind feels calmer, your thoughts become clearer, and your stress begins to decrease.
Remember this. Your real life is happening right now. Don't spend all your time watching other people live theirs while ignoring your own.
I used to think like that. Whenever I made a mistake, I focused only on what went wrong, instead of appreciating what I had done well.
The truth is simple. Nobody is perfect. Not successful people, not famous people, and certainly not us.
Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone experiences failure. That's not a sign of weakness. It's simply part of being human and part of learning.
The problem begins when we are too hard on ourselves. We say things to ourselves that we would never say to a close friend.
That's a good point. If a friend made a mistake, I would encourage them, not insult them or make them feel worse.
Exactly. Treat yourself with the same kindness. Every mistake teaches a lesson, and every challenge helps you grow a little stronger.
Instead of chasing perfection, we should focus on progress. Small improvements every day are much more valuable than unrealistic expectations.
That's the mindset that creates success. Keep learning, keep improving, and keep moving forward. That's what truly matters.
Another thing that shapes our lives is the people around us. The right people can lift us up, while the wrong people can drain our energy.
Unfortunately, not everyone has that effect. Some people spread negativity, criticize everything, and leave you feeling exhausted after every conversation.
That's why it's important to choose your circle carefully. Spend more time with people who bring positivity, support, and honesty into your life.
Strong friendships are built on trust. You should feel comfortable being yourself, without pretending to be someone else. That's what real connection looks like.
Before we finish, let's talk about goals. Big dreams are wonderful, but they often feel overwhelming when viewed all at once.
The secret is breaking them down. Turn a big goal into small, manageable steps that feel possible to complete every single day.
Instead of saying, I'll completely change my life, say, today I'll take one small step. That feels much more realistic and much less intimidating.
Every small success matters. Each step forward builds confidence, creates momentum, and brings you closer to your bigger dream.
Well, Leo, we've covered a lot today.
We certainly have. We've talked about routines, social media, hobbies, self-acceptance, friendships, goals, and personal growth.
Take care of yourself. Keep believing in your journey.
And we'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye, everyone.